Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods Gravitas. Just wanted to check this out. We've got raw cod and pufferfish. Again, we can't really use these raw cod because they don't give us anything. Don't think we can cook them either, and cooked ones won't give us anything, but it's fine. I've added a bit of light in here because I did notice it was super dark when the torches go out. I might just replace the torches eventually. And I've got a brand new plan for today. So I was looking up generator. This thing right here, diesel generator. This is what we're going to have to use to power the excavator. It's like the only thing that will give us the right amount of power. Ooh, there's a portable generator as well. Did not realize this was a thing. That might be quite useful for a few bits and bobs. We could potentially use this to power something from Create, and then we don't have to have the windmill. I think that might work at some point. Anyway, I was looking up the diesel generator, and I started noting down all the bits that it takes. So like 6 iron plates will get us the fluid pipes that we need for this. As soon as I got onto the radiator, I was like, you need a bucket. So today is going to be the bucket grind. We need to get to the bucket, which is something I should really have thought about making. I thought it was super far off, but I don't think it is, you know. The one thing that we were missing, if we look at the alloys right here, so we can make, I think we can make all of these bits here. The one thing we were missing was nickel, and we got that last episode, so hooray for us, we have got all the components we need now to actually make black bronze, which, by the way, I've got all the weak ones set up here, because what you do with the weak ones is if you cast these out, you get the weak steel, and then if you hammer the weak steel with, okay, I need to make some more pig iron. Did I use all my pig iron? I think I had like 3 left, but I might have converted it. I did convert it. Flipping heck. Okay, we'll have to set up the old steel making machine thingy again. But we can use the where is it? We can use this over here with pig iron and flux to make high carbon black steel, and then you use this high carbon black steel to make steel ingots, and then we can mount this back down. And then for the red, molten weak red steel, we just need the black steel, which we can use like half of one, normal steel, which is like a quarter of one, and then we need like 15 or 10 to 15 for this, and 10 to 15 for this. Rose gold seems to be kind of easy. It's just copper and gold. We got loads of gold from the nether now. Yeah, basically this is going to be a bit of a pain to make, but we are going to try it at least. I think what I might do, I'm going to have to try and work out the exact like ratios that I want to do for these. Yeah. Because we could do 15 here, 15 here, and 20 here, percent-wise, right? Do nuggets work? I don't know if nuggets work, but I don't think they would, right? Because they crush down into, like, 9 nuggets, which isn't, like, a good ratio. A good ratio to have. But first things first, we're going to have to make a bunch of weak molten... Just says weak molten steel, but that's weak molten black steel, because that turns into, oh no, weak molten steel. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that, and then yeah, we're gonna have to work our way up to get the red steel bucket and the blue steel bucket, because as you remember, right, we need some iron and some red steel and blue steel to make an actual bucket. And once we got a bucket, it's actually going to be really nice for us, because like, we don't have to have this silly looking water wheel thingy going on over here. We can actually set up an area for it. Also, we can get rid of this, because this is really annoying. And we could have like a water wheel set up like over here without, you know, all of the trying to tap into this power. Plus, we can do what everyone's been asking, which is, like, actually put the water so it's, like, the most efficient for the water wheels, which are down here right now. Yeah, that's the plan. Right, so I'm going to calculate all of the, like, bits and bobs that I'm going to need for making... I need to make 2, because I need to make 2 red steel and 2 blue steel. I might make more, just because I think it would be really useful. If we look at this, we can make, like, you know, a sword. I bet the sword is, like, really good. And how do I make this in the first place? Yeah, what can I do with the red steel? We can make, like, a pickaxe. Oh, pickaxe would be really good. I bet it's, like, super, super quick or something. Or it's got, like, a ton of durability. That'd be really nice. And the cool part is we can actually mount it back down into red steel. So if we do mess up trying to make the pickaxe head, for example, it is fine because we can just mount it back down, and it doesn't turn into the weak red steel. It turns into the actual red steel. It's actually kind of confusing. If you look through here, you click on this. There's no way to make this other than mounting down items that you've already got. So... ooh, I did not think about this. How do you... wow, look at that. Okay, that body looks, like, ridiculous. We should definitely try and make this at some point. Cool. Right, anyway. How are we going to start? The maths here is mental, but maybe we can cut down on some of these. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try and do this, but... so, we need 36... black steel, which is, yeah, 9 crafts of this. So we need 18 steel, 9 nickel, 9 black bronze, and we also need, wow, 36 pig iron, which is a lot. Yeah, well, that's going to take us a little while. I do think maybe we could, like, do some funky stuff with the alloy kiln to try and cut down the numbers here. But the whole point is, whilst I was looking at the recipes, for example, in the alloying right here, I'm going to do, basically what I did was, each 5% that you see right here, I cut down to be, oh, wait, I must have messed the maths up right here, because it's each 5%. Oh my goodness, my maths today. So now I want this one. So yeah, each 5% here is, yeah, we're not doing that. Ignore all of this. Okay, I fixed my maths. This is what I was actually thinking. For some reason, when I looked through this, I saw this as 5, but we're actually going off the 5%, not the 10%. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense to you, but what I'm planning on doing is not this. So I'm not going to do 10 black steel plus 4 steel plus 3 bismuth bronze plus 3 sterling silver plus 20 extra black steel to make the 20 blue steel. That's too much right there. So I'm going to have to figure out a nicer way of doing it. There is the way that you can do this. So you can use the arc furnace. I think the arc furnace is quite far off as well, plus it needs a lot of power. These don't represent, I don't think, the amount that we're going to need, because that looks like... fingers crossed that's not exactly the amount we need, right? Okay, I've looked it up, and the arc furnace recipes for each of these. So if you go to the actual ingot itself, or the weak ingot, I should say, the arc, this thing here, that does look like it gives you 8 weak steel from what I can see. I don't know if so I've got it open in my other screen. Let me just swap over. Here we go. Right, so if I put in 4 black steel ingots, which is what the arc furnace recipe is, and I put in 2 regular steel, which is again if I put the arc recipe in here, it does say that we get a remainder of, well, we don't get a remainder, and that's perfect. We get 8 out of this. This doesn't look right though, although that is 20, sorry, that is 50, 25, and then it's between, I didn't even think of that. It's between, okay, that's brilliant. Okay, we can do that again. So, what was it? 4, 2, and then one of each of these. And that's perfect. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Steel, let's put in, oh, I don't know. We're going to need at least 8. No, we're going to need 16 black steel. So if this is 50%, let's do 8 of that. Black bronze, 4, because that's half of 8. And then let's do 16 here. That's too low. Okay, I got ya. So wait, that's too much. 15 to 25. Okay, let's do less then. Let's do 8. And then, what other stuff have we got? If I bump this up, I want to get this to 25% as well. Aha! Okay, so how many units overall is that? Oh, we need to just put 4 ingots in of nickel, and that'll get us the right amount. Okay, so we need 8 steel, 4 black bronze, and then 4 nickel. Got ya. Okay, let's pop back into the game. Okay, we've got a plan. In fact, why don't I just, I'm gonna get rid of all of these. This was my attempt at just putting all of that out there. Oh, right. Let's stick these back away. So we know exactly how many we need now. So we need 8 steel. We've got 8 steel. Perfect. We can mount this down. Plus, what was the rest of it? It was 8 steel, bismuth bronze, and something else. Nickel. Yes, that's right. So if we grab, that is too much. No, wait, we need 4 of this, right? So that's too much right there. So we need another 15. What do these ones give? Oh, they're 25. Pour? 15, perfect. So that's the right amount right there to make us 4 nickel. And then we need black bronze, which is black bronze. I forget how to make this. Ah, yeah, that's right. So we need to make 2. So we need 2 copper. Yes, 2 copper, 1 silver, and 1 gold. I think that's how that works. So there's 1 silver. There's 1 gold. And then we just need 2 copper. Okay, I think I've got everything we need. So we've got 1 gold, 1 silver, because 100 millibuckets, right? I'm just looking at millibuckets right now. This comes to 2 copper, and that should get us the black bronze we need. I think that's black bronze. Wait. Black bronze. Let's have a look. Alloying. So 50%, 25, 25. Yeah, that's perfect. So that'll get us the black bronze. This is 4 ingots worth of nickel. And then we've got the 8 steel. And that is what I think we can do for this. So 25, 25, and then half. So this comes to 8. Plus 8 makes 16 black. Where is it? Black weak steel. Or it just says molten weak steel. Weird. But then you can hammer that down with some pig iron. So I'm going to go set that up in a sec. Yeah, there you go. And that'll get us the high carbon black steel, and then the black steel, once you hammer that down, turns into, yeah, black steel. And we can use that black steel to make red and blue. Perfect. Oh, the food struggle is real right now. I had to just come out to the nickel area and go looking for food. I don't want to eat this though, because I don't know. Do we get more hunger back if I use a knife on this? Should have brought a knife with me. Oh well, live and learn. Oh, there's a cattail right there. Maybe yeah, if I hit that, I might get a cattail thingy, which you can eat. Nope, never mind. The struggle. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's more over here. No way. Oh, flipping heck, I didn't even see this. So that might be another node out there of nickel. Ah, we're good for nickel now. If I grab this really quick and... Ah, we can now eat. I've also not been feeding my sheep because I just don't have the food. I need to do something soon for food. I think garden cloches are in our future. Right, let's get to cooking. I think I've looked it up, and I think we might have to like cast the black bronze out to make sure it's like 100% black bronze. Because otherwise up here it will say copper, gold and silver and not black bronze, but we want it to say black bronze, right? It's just how I'm thinking about it. But I don't think we need to like cool them down and then heat them back up and then turn them into it. I might be able to just use the ingot mold. And so like ingot mold out the black bronze and then pop it back in here and it should melt back down into just black bronze. There you go, look. It says black bronze at the top. This is coming out as molten black bronze. Perfect. I'm going to do that a couple of times. I need 4 of them, don't I? Right, there we go. And now if I stick this back in, it comes back as black bronze and not as like copper, gold and silver, which is exactly what we need, I think. They do slowly drain out, so... Oh, no, don't do that. Stick these in like that. And that should get rid of all of the black bronze in these. Huh, this stuff also needs to be at white hot. Ooh, I can stick these in as well. Yeah, these need to be at brilliant white, and these need to be at white star. So, when it gets up to around that area... Ooh. There we go, stick these in as well now. I made a quickie extra ingot mold. And then when I do a whoosh on this, it should, fingers crossed. Yeah, it gets us an ingot mold, which we can then, when this goes in, don't want to put it in too soon. Weak steel, perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Ah, but we need to keep whooshing this to get the weak steel out. Excellent. But that's, I'm so glad we got this now. Brilliant. Right, there's the... Oh, hello. There's the 8 black steel for the first one. Oh, nice. I didn't get any breakages. That's pretty good. But we need to whoosh this. I'm going to make some more molds just because they're very, very useful. And I need to get the other 8 out of here. Now, I used one of the iron sheets yesterday, didn't I? For the... redstone servo, so I do need to make a new iron sheet, which is fine, we can do that. We just need to get this to can weld, and then we can weld it together. That'll do it right there. Set it to sheet. Beautiful. Right, we can take the fuel out of that now, and now we need to set everything back up. Where'd I put my fire clay bricks? Ah, they're up here. Is that everything we needed? Oh, we need the thing beginning with T, this thing. And we need our bellows back as well. There we go. Plus, we need 16. Oh, flipping heck. Yeah, we need 16 iron to do this. Okay, I am going to have to go and get more iron from somewhere. Let's put all of this back in here for now. And the bellows. Stick those away. I have a plan for that, which involves these things and some of these. I can go back out to where my create quarry was a while back. You know, like right here. We can dig down, or, well, not even dig down. We just have to go down the ladder, and then we can place these, place the ash supports, and then we can mine that area out. I am definitely going to need some food at some point, though. Oh, food is becoming a right pain in the bum. What is it to make a cloche? Because I feel like cloche is going to be very important. Flipping heck, we need to get that aluminium at some point. This is what I was talking about. We can just come down here, put down the supports, and now I can dig this area out. We can get a bunch of iron this way. It is manual mining, and I could have probably brought the miner out here, the create quarry thing that we've set up. But you know what? It's called Minecraft, right? So I want to do a little bit of mining. It's quite therapeutic doing mining, in my opinion. So I'm quite happy to do this. There we go. Successful mining trip right there. We got an absolute ton of iron. Quite happy with that. There's obviously more in the walls, and I can go in this direction as well. But I just mined in this direction, and there was no... Oh, I missed that. Oh, that was just some more dolomite. I've been compacting them up so they don't take as many inventory spaces, but... Yes, I think that might do us for now. It might be enough to get us the pig iron that we need. I am going to cast it down, which might take a little while. But I'm going to cast it down into iron, or cast iron. We're going to set everything back up for the pig iron creation, and we get some black steel. I'm not sure we'll be able to get the bucket in this episode, because there's quite a lot of maths and like mining that I still have to do, I believe, at least. As I said, I'm like struggling for food. I had to go and eat the sheep's food right there. But what I'm going to do is, instead of letting this like catch stuff that we can't eat, I'm going to put a junk net in here. Not entirely sure what this does, but I mean, it does say used in the aquatic entangler to catch junk, not consumed. So we can leave this in here, and it should catch us some random stuff. And I think some of the junk's actually quite useful for us. So yeah, we'll leave that do its thing. And then right now, what I'm going to do is just melt down all of this iron. Oh, it's a lot of iron right here. And after all of that, we got a ton of cast iron. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, so we now need to set this thing back up. I think I've got everything I need. Yes, looks like it. We need 16. Okay, so one of these. I could make these into iron, I suppose. But I don't think I need iron for anything to do with blue steel or red steel, right? So yeah, this is going to be fun. We also need like a ton of charcoal. It takes at least like 4 or 5. Oh, okay. I will say I have been kind of just breaking this completely. So I break this one out once I've got all the charcoal and everything. Because that way it gets rid of the creosote. We don't have to make more and more of this treated wood. I have a feeling that that's probably a bad idea. Because we do need creosote later. Creosote. Oh, okay. I don't know how to spell it. How do you spell it? So... Creo and then sote. Creo sote. There it is. So later on in the refinery, we need to get some of this stuff right here. So we need to make a refinery later, and we need some either ethylene, which is from immersive petroleum, And then you use a copper plate. This doesn't get used up, and nor does this one if you use the ethanol, which comes from the industrial fermenter with some food in it. Ooh, you can use honey, and you get quite a bit from honey. But it has to be in a jar. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, we could go do that. But anyway, yeah, we are going to need the creosote later to make, what was it again? It was this stuff. Because this stuff you use in a bottling machine with the metal press mold. So that's the plate mold. To get these Duraplast sheets. And we need the Duraplast sheets to make a couple of bits later on. Like the redstone flux coil, which is like the battery in this pack. But yeah, I'm going to have to set this back up. Where am I? I might as well just do it here, because why not? So this one goes down, then this one, then... yeah, we need a block to place in there. Let's use one of these, because these don't fall down. I'm also going to grab... I liked the scaffolding. So let's use the scaffolding like right here. And that way we can get up in there. Like that. And now I just need to put the sheets on the outside, and we've got our... Oh, shift and then click, yeah. Here we go. We've done this before. And hopefully it's easy enough again. Oh, I need flux. I knew there's something I was missing. We've got a ton of flux in here, so I'm going to top that one back up. And we should only need the 16 right here. Oh, and I'll take some molds with me, because that way... There we go. I might need to set up the thingy again. You know, the forge underneath. I don't know, we'll have to find that out in a bit. But we should be able to... 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I put more than 4 in there? Oh no, all good. And then I need that weird sounding pipe thingy. Definitely need 16, don't we? Yes, by the looks of it. Okay. And then to make the weak... So we need 4 for this. And we need 4 for this. Fine. That sounds good. So that means we can make... Yeah, we could just make all of the cast iron here. Get some black steel. Ah, because... 4 for the red steel, 4 for the blue steel, and then we need black steel to hammer them back together to make them into the actual, like... So this will make the weak. This will make the fully functional version, if you know what I mean. So now I'm going to have a sleep, and we're going to get going on making all of this pig iron. I just realised it took me 20, around about 20 charcoal, because I had to build this thing back up at the bottom here. Because the pig iron went into this, and then it cooled off enough that I needed to heat this back up to get the pig iron out. But we have got some pig iron now, which is good. But because I was like, oh yeah, we're going to need a lot more of the charcoal right here, I decided to make another creosote oven. We have enough of the graphite powder and the other powder as well. I was like, you know what? I don't know what else we're going to use it for, so we might as well use it for the coke oven. So we've got 2 coke ovens now, and they're each making us some charcoal. I do kind of need to go and chop down a few trees and stuff. And I need to probably go and try and find some more food as well. Food is like such a pain right now. There is a really, really, really bad source of food that I've been ignoring. But we can use kelp. See this stuff? It sort of rots really, really quick. But when it's in this winged form, that is a point. That is a very good point. What about... Can we put this? Wow, look at that leather. Leather. See, that was a really good find right there. We can get leather from this. We can get bowls. Okay, whatever that is. Compass. Interesting. Okay. That's really cool to see. But yeah, look, we got a load of stuff from this. Lily pads. Lily pads would be really useful. In fact, I'm going to use those. I'm going to take those over here because I hate falling in this area. And this just means we can walk on top. That's not the main takeaway though. That I think the junk net was a really good idea. Oh, look at that one. That one's got like max health plus 6.5. And total speed is higher. And we've got luck on that one. Okay, these are really good. We're going to be using those. Those are just rubbish. Just getting leather out of it is really good because... Bellows. Yeah, we can make some more bellows. I've been moving my bellows like backwards and forwards. And now I've got like a dedicated set of bellows. That's really useful. Wow. Okay. Definitely make the aquafisher thingy. Definitely do that. And get yourself a junk net. Because very, very useful. Oh, why are you sideways, weirdo? There we go. Cool. Yeah, I've only made 4 pig iron so far. I definitely think we need more food and more charcoal. So I'm going to probably go out. Let's take this with me. I'll dump a bunch of stuff off that I don't need. So, like, we don't need the black iron for now. I'll stick this over here because that's how many we're going to need to smelt down. No way. The whole thing here, the best thing I can see, is the water bottle. We've got an empty glass bottle. That means we can make the survey tool thing. And we can go around. I think we might be able to skip doing... Okay, that's really good. Yeah, the mining survey tools. So survey these things. So we could make this, and what you do with that, it's a bit like the Pro Pick, where you like right click the ground, but it does it in an entire chunk, and it tells you what's in that chunk. But it might say like castellarite for tin and so on and so on. Anyway, that's really, really good. I'm glad that we got that. Oh, flipping heck. I'm going to try and jump up here. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just like that, we have got ourselves pig iron and weak steel ingots. So now we do need to... do we just do the whole, you know, where you right click with the hammer and it hammers them down? Plus, I just realized, are we supposed to do this on a steel anvil? I don't know. It doesn't say what anvil to use right here. High carbon, which is used to make this. I'm pressing control. Why are you not letting me? Okay. Okay, steel. Haha. Black steel is an advanced form of steel. In order to create it, you need to create the alloy. Weak steel, pig iron. Finally, these can be worked on an anvil to create black steel ingots. Okay. I just realized that I might need to make more steel, right? Because do we need a steel anvil? I know there is a steel anvil. If that's the case, I'll try and make that off camera. And then do we need... Oh, flipping heck. Do we need like a bunch more? Because we're going to have to make the blue and the red steel anvil as well to hammer those things down. I suppose what we can do is we can put one of these in each. What does this melt down at? Okay, both are brilliant white, so that should be fine. Oh, wrong one. Let's just add a couple of bits of fuel in there. Warm these up. This has got flux in it already. I've got my hammer on me, so all we have to do is grab these out when they're hot enough. Well, when it says like can weld, we'll chuck them in here and we should be able to weld them together. If we can't, it will tell us, and that way we know that we need to go and make a bunch more steel, which again, that should be fine because all we have to do is put this in with a ton of charcoal. What is it? It's 14 we need altogether, so I think that's 14, right? Yeah, that's 14 right there. So I can do this, turn it into wrought iron ingots, get ourselves some steel, easy enough. This is all assuming that these two won't weld together on the wrought iron anvil. There we go, can weld. Let's try these. Can weld, can weld. You can do it in here. Excellent. Aha. But I can't hammer this down, because I'm guessing the anvil needed is a steel anvil. Okay, that's good to know. We can at least like get the high carbon steels. So let's do 4 and 4. And then, yeah, something like that as well. So we could do this. We can hammer these down at least. Let's give this a bit more fuel. We'll get ourselves the high carbon black steel. And then I'll make myself a steel anvil. I might need to make myself a black steel anvil and then the blue and then the red. Which is going to be a lot more of this this black steel. But I at least want to try and get the black steel by the end of the episode. Okay, I grabbed myself some of the coal that we found out and about, you know, in chests and stuff. And I'm also putting that in here because we can grab this. And it should be 1 coal coke per iron, if you know what I mean. Ooh, this is done now, so we can grab all of the iron out of here. Halfway there. And here we go. We've got all of the bits that we need to make the steel anvil. Perfect. I might actually just pick these ones up because we don't need them any more. Oh my, you can still jump. Oh yeah, you can't put them down again. Okay. There we go. They'll just stay over there for now. So this is our new anvil. I'm gonna swap this one out for this one. So that one can go back there. That one can go there. Oh, there we go. So now I can take this one out. I've got my hammer. Damn it. Black steel. Yeah, I'm going to do the rest and then we'll end the episode. And there we go. We've got ourselves some black steel. And steel anvil. And we're going to need to make a black steel anvil, aren't we? To actually get to the blue steel and the red steel. And then we need a blue steel anvil to make the blue steel bucket, I'm guessing. And then we need a red one as well. Oh, okay. Well, at least we know that, and so that's going to be a lot of making black steel, which was a bit of an ask this time, I must admit. We also need a load more iron, which is fine. We can get a load more iron. Should be fine, at least. But yeah, that's where I'm going to call it for this episode. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.